What's up, you guys? Happy Sunday. Let me turn this down. I'm actually on my mastermind right now. Of those of you who are part of the loan signing system, or you may not be, but Mark Wills has a mastermind course that I just started a couple months ago. And these mastermind sessions are really awesome, and I try to jump in them as much as I can. But I'm getting ready to jump out of this mastermind so I can put my direction towards you guys. They actually go on for hours, like 3, 4, 5 hours or more. So I've been on here for about an hour now. A lot of great information already, and I'm about to do my live with you guys, and then I'll jump back on. So how's everybody doing? First of all, I am back from vacation. I'm refreshed. I'm rested. I'm ready to roll. I came back. When did I come back? I came back, flew home December 2nd, and I start signing December 3rd. Okay, I was ready to roll. I'm gonna have got a little bottle of Moet. Okay, I'm about to pop with y'all tonight. I got me a little holiday glass. Aren't these cute? I got these from Walmart. About to put my champagne in here. And I came on here to ask you guys for all you notary loan signing agents, I hope this doesn't spill over. What notary journal do you prefer to use? And call me slow. I guess I am slow or late to the party because I have been using the official Notary Journal for over a year now, since I started. And this was just like one of the supplies suggested on the loan signing system list. I literally used exactly everything that was suggested in that course. So I've been using this, right, since I started my business. And for those of you who are familiar or not familiar with this one, this is how it looks. Okay, there's well, first let me show you. I haven't filled this one out yet, but the first part of your book, you fill in all of your information. It helps you to keep track of like how many days and months that's in this actual journal. I really like that. So you fill out your name, all your pertinent information, your official signature, when you started the book, when you ended the book. That's really helpful to me because we, as you know, or you may not know, as a notary, we have to keep these journals for life. So I store mine by date, obviously. So you put the start and end date, you put your insurance information, and you put the book number, which book you're on. I really like that. And then there's a space for notes and what to do, instructions upon your death or incapacitation, because like I said, you're supposed to keep these journals for life. So this is the one that I've been using, okay? And some of you may agree or not agree. It's time consuming when you're at a signing and you have to record each form you've notarized. You have to record each one. And a lot of times as notary loan signing agents, we are notarizing 4, 5, 6. I've even had up to 10 or more notarizations in one signing. You have to record each one for each signer. So let's say you have a husband and wife. That's tons of pages. I've had signings before with a husband and wife, and it's taken up 4 to 6 pages in my journal. So my point is, my friend recently was like, okay, why are you not using the modern journal? And I'm like, I don't know. So I looked into the modern journal, and those of you who are already using this may already know that it has like the little check boxes that you check off for like which form you're notarizing. So currently on this one, I'm writing that in on each entry. I'm writing in, I don't know, correction agreement, deed of trust, signature name affidavit. I'm sitting there at the signing writing each one in. So when I saw this, I'm like, okay, let me give this a try. So I'm super excited about this, but I also want to clarify, I've seen some back and forth information with some people stating that they're just filling in one section and checking all the forms that they notarized throughout the signing. And I want to point out, just like this, the official Notary Journal, there still needs to be one line for each notarization. And just from my experience this past year, I've learned, it seems that a lot of notaries may be skipping that step. And I want to warn you all, as notaries, don't skip that step, you all, because the Secretary of State will audit you. Audits do happen. They don't happen often, but they can happen. So cover your butt. You know what I mean? I'm not taking no shortcuts. So even with this modern journal, where it's going to save you time by being able to just, you know, mark which form you're notarizing in each box instead of writing it out, you still have to record each form that you're notarizing in the process, if that makes sense. So I'm excited. I'm going to, of course, finish this journal out, and then I'm going to start using this one. And I'm going to see how much of a time saver it is. My friend said that it actually saves a lot of time. I've gotten so used to doing it this way that I've can do it fairly quickly. It doesn't really, in my opinion, add a lot of time onto my signings. I still do and can get through my signings in under an hour. So I don't know. I'm curious to see how much time this is going to save me. I also had a lot of people asking me where I got this one from, because it's personalized. It has my name, and it says, please return if found, and it has my cell phone number on it. And I got this from Amazon. I get everything from pretty much everything from Amazon, you guys. So I'll leave the links if you guys are interested in getting these from Amazon. You can Amazon will personalize them for you. You can get it with I think 1, 2, or 3 lines. I did 3 lines. My name, please return if found, and my phone number. Or you could just do just your name, or just, you know, it's up to you. Of course, it's more expensive, I think, the more lines you get. But I liked it with all 3 lines. So I'll leave my Amazon affiliate links if you guys want to grab these. But yeah, I'm excited to try it out. And I want to know which one you all use and which one you all prefer. And I think someone, see if anybody has questions. How can you buy that book if it did not take the class from Mark? I don't understand your question. I'm about to pop my champagne. These are notary journals. I don't know what book you're referring to. These are notary journals. So this is something separate from Mark's course. The first book, these are both notary journals. Okay, this is an official notary journal, and this one is called the Modern Journal of Notarial Events. And this is the new one that I just ordered and that I'm going to be trying. But they're both notary journals. The difference is this one, and this, you're asking me, I got both of them from Amazon. I wasn't clear on what you're asking me in regards to Mark's course. These notary journals are required for notarial acts. So that doesn't really have anything to do with Mark's course. But this is the first one that I've been using, and you have to write everything in. You have to write in the title of the document you're notarizing. You have to write in the date, the time, the fees, if it's a jurat or an acknowledgement, the signer's name, how you identify them, their ID information, their expiration date. You're writing everything in by hand, okay? The Modern Journal gives you the option to just check a box If you could see that, just check the box on which form you're notarizing instead of writing everything in manually, if that makes sense. So I'm excited to try the Modern Journal because I'm excited to see if it's going to be like a really big time saver for me. Okay, now I'm about to pour my drink. If you guys have questions, go ahead and ask, and then I'll answer them. Oh my goodness, you guys, I cannot believe it's December and this year is almost over. This is absolutely crazy. This went by so fast. I got my, we took our Christmas tree down out of the garage today. So my hope and intention is, why can't I get this straw in? To get my Christmas tree up tonight before I go to sleep. Hopefully. So somebody said, oh, I don't use any of those yet. I've been watching all of your videos. Thank you so much for watching along with the other LSAs. I'm interested in starting this, but I'm a little nervous and on information overload. Yeah, it can be overwhelming. There is a lot of information, but I mean, the good thing is that you can go at your own pace, you know, absorb it at your own pace so you're not overwhelmed, you know, if that makes sense. But it is a lot. It can be overwhelming, but I also wouldn't let that intimidate me, you know. Break it up into smaller sections so you don't overwhelm yourself. I used to, when I was going through the loan signing system, I made an agreement with myself to just complete one section a night, you know, just one section a day or something along that line. So it wasn't so overwhelming. It took me, I don't know, a few months to get through it, you know, so where other people might get through it in a couple weeks. I just took my time and did a little bit at a time. So somebody asked, do you break down your fees in the journal for loan signing? No. So from my knowledge, the requirement when it asks for the fee, you just put whatever your state's Notarial Act fee is. So for California, our fee is $15 per signature. So that's what I record in my journal. You don't have to break down, let's say if you're getting paid $150 for a signing, you don't have to break down that $150. You just put whatever your state's fee is per signature. Somebody said even with the headscarf, you're still beautiful. Thank you. That's why I'm on here with the headscarf, because I feel comfortable no matter what. Thank you. How much is the test? What test are you referring to? I don't know what test you're referring to. Notary testing to become a notary. I think it varies by state. If you're just talking about the notarial commission test, here in California, like I said, every state is different, but here in California, we're required to take a 6-hour course. And to be perfectly honest with you, I would have to go back in my records and tell you how much that course and test was, because I don't remember at this moment, but I could find it and put it in the description when I'm done with this live. But it was not expensive at all, you know. Yeah, but I'll find it for you. If you're interested in becoming a loan signing agent too, it's also important to know that, you know, you have your loan signing certification, which pretty much everybody knows at this point. I go through a loan signing system, so that's one cost. And then you have your state fees, which typically are much less to get commissioned in your state. So Elizabeth asked, people ask this question all the time. I've been listening to LSAs and they've claimed that the bubble is about to burst and LS will slow down. What's your opinion on what 2021 will look like? My opinion is don't listen to whoever's telling you that. That's not happening anytime soon. And one of the benefits too, I know it's not that I'm trying to sell you guys on the loan signing system, but that the course and Mark keeps us abreast on the state of what's going on in the real estate market as a whole. So I know based on the information that we've learned and the projections for the market, 2021 is still going to be crazy. Things are not going to slow down for another 3 to 4 years. And when they slow down, quote unquote, it's not going to really slow down. It's just going to change, if that makes sense. So right now we have like this burst of refinances and purchases and sales because interest rates are so low, right? And that is going to cap out, but it's not going to cap out in 2021. 2021 is about to be even busier than it is right now. You're going to start to see that cap out in about 3 to 4 years. And when it does, it's not going to so much slow down, or you're not going to lose business. The aspect of the business is going to change a little bit, if that makes sense. So don't listen to that. So Keisha asked, I have to do a loan application with the client tomorrow and I didn't notice any notarizations to complete. Is this typical? This is my third signing. Yeah, I hate loan applications, but I don't do them anymore. That's just my preference, but no, you shouldn't have any notarizations in a loan application. A loan application, you're really just like collecting whatever information that the lender or the title company is asking you to collect. And maybe getting a few signatures, but it's the application. So there's nothing to actual finalize and notarize until you do the signing. And typically when a company gives you the application, they'll usually keep you on and give you the signing also. You know what I mean? Because you've already done the application with the client. You're already familiar with the client. So a lot of times they'll ask you to come back and do the signing as well, if that makes sense. But yeah, there should be nothing to notarize in the on the application. I don't do e-notary. It's not legal here in California. And Carlos said, I'm just starting and have been doing loan mods. I told them to give me all the loan mods they have because I believe they keep your pipeline full and to keep your mailbox checks coming in. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's one way. Loan mods are quick and easy money. Someone asked how long did it take me to complete Mark's course. Yeah, I think it took me a few months. It's a few months, but I was moving in my own pace. I mean, it's a self-paced course, so it's different for everybody. You know, for me, I was going through the course and I wanted to make sure that I combed through it and went through every single thing and then went through it again. You know what I mean? So I think I bought the course in like April and my business was up and running. I was ready to go by September. I have talked to some people when it seems like they might purchase the course and then they try to zip through it or skip through sections or don't go through everything. And I don't suggest that. I suggest that if you're going to invest in the course, if you're going to invest in anything, dig deep into it all the way. You know, don't try to skim through it. Take your time with it. And you have access to it for life. So I still go back and reference things in the course if I need to. Somebody said, oh, I'm all in. That's awesome. Oh my goodness, you guys, this day went by so fast. Let's see. Someone says, Hi, Tammy from Philly, or is that Philly or Pennsylvania? Just getting started with your state exam, waiting on an appointment and getting sworn in. I'll be taking the NNALSA course. Oh, cool. Congrats. I've been to Philadelphia one time, and it was so cold. I don't even know how y'all do it out there. It was freezing. Have you done videos on how to properly document for taxing with doing notary work? No, I stay away from doing videos on that topic because I'm not an expert on it, you know, so I don't want to give out wrong information. I hired a CPA to handle my taxes, and I'm going to leave it to the professionals. So I don't really want to, you know, do a video on it because that's not my area of expertise. Someone says, how much on average am I making a day? Yeah, I'm part-time. Averaging, I would say about $500 would be my average. I'm shooting for December. I'm shooting for a $10,000 month this month, you guys. I think it's really possible. I did my highest month so far was 9,100, and I didn't work any Saturdays that month, and I still hit 9,100. So I think this month I'm all in. I'm gonna be working around the clock, so I definitely should be able to hit that. And yeah, I'm still part-time. I've never done apostles. Yeah, next year is gonna be crazy for me because I mean the first half of this year I wasn't doing, you know, I was just starting out. So as the year went on, I'm doing like, it just got better and better and better and better for me each month. So I'm really excited about next year because I'll have just a full year of just, it's going to be amazing. I'm excited about it. Okay, guys, so I'm going to jump off because I actually have to prepare for, I have a Zoom call in almost a little, maybe under an hour. So I'm going to go prepare for that. So someone asks, what advice will you give if the work is slow and this is your main job? Well, my question would be, it shouldn't be slow. I mean, it should not be slow. Or you're saying you're a full-time loan signing agent and you're slow? Then it's some things, if that's what you're saying and that's what you're asking, there's some things that you need to reevaluate because it definitely should not be slow for any loan signing agent right now. Any really good loan signing agent right now, I should say that. You have to focus on being really good in this business. And if you are, you're not going to be anywhere near slow. So someone asked, I have to work a day job. Can I build a business evenings and weekends? Absolutely. I work a 40-hour week job. I mean, I do work from home. My schedule is really flexible. I'm pretty transparent about that. But even I network with a lot of loan signing agents who work all the way up until 5 o'clock or later. and they're still they still have a 6-figure business. There's tons of business, especially right now in the evenings. I do not usually take signings after like 7 or 8 o'clock, but there are signings available later than that, 9, even 10. Early morning signings before work, 6 and 7 o'clock. There are signings on Saturdays and Sundays. So yeah, there is definitely tons of business to make that possible. But it's not easy. I mean, you'll be working hard. You just have to be open to that. Um, that's a good question. Somebody asked, when signing for 2 borrowers, do you complete both names on the loose certificate or their own? I put both. So if I'm notarizing something, let's say for a husband and wife, and I don't know, let's say it's the correction agreement, let's say it's the deed of trust, whatever, and they're both signing on that document, then yeah, if I attach a loose certificate, I'm putting both of their names on that one acknowledgement. Just make sure you write their names exactly as is listed on the signature line. All right, guys, so I'm gonna jump off. I gotta go prepare for my Zoom call. Yeah, drop down in the comments though and let me know if you're using either one of these journals. I'm already forgetting if there was something, a follow-up question that you wanted me to answer. Just leave it in the comments and I'll get back to you. I'll also put the links, the Amazon links to these journals if you want to grab one for yourself. We're really close to 5,000 subscribers, and when we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. So if you have not subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Make sure you subscribe, because when we hit 5,000, I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm really bad about scheduling stuff. Someone asked when is the next live. I don't know. But I typically do all my content on Sundays, so it'll be on a Sunday. But when, I don't know. All right, talk to y'all.